Hello everyone, Angry Poncho here, and we are back playing Knights of the Old Republic. Today is February 28th, it's about 10:30 at night, and my roommate's at a party. Don't mind that at all. Means I've got the room to myself. I don't know how many of you... Oh, what's going on here? We're leaving them behind? That's weird. Hello, what? Ah, yes, of course the Selkath would have heard about what we did down at the base. Certain elements of the government were informed. Stop, human! We have detected a number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Rocket Rift. You have been known to have asked... What? You have been known to have asked questions about this? That's very poorly constructed. And our spy monitors in the public embassy recorded you leaving in a submersible that descended to the Rocket Rift. Wait, you admit to having spy monitors? You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we will be forced to take you by force. That's a really poorly sentence. That's a really poorly constructed as well. Forced to take you by force? You'll never take me alive! Alright, I'll come quietly. Yeah, I don't know how many of you guys are in college, but actually, I'd be interested to know. Do I have any viewers who are in college? I know I have a couple that I'm aware of, but most of you guys are in high school, right? Like 9th to 12th grade, I think. That's kind of what I think. That's like that. If I had to like guess, like what the average age was, I think I'd go with like 16. Not sure. But if they can do that, the whole system could silence. This is not for outsiders to hear. Well, human, you find yourself in a most difficult situation. The Rocket Rift is our most precious resource on Manaan, and anything that threatens it or the KotOR it produces threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats to our neutrality, our existence, or our way of life. As much as we may admire your republic and your order in particular, I believe you'll have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the Rocket Rift. We demand to know what has occurred down there. If the Republic has broken any... Whoops, I kept the A button too soon. Apparently, what have you done to the rift? Nothing happened down on the rift. The Sith are trying to collapse it. The explosions at the research station... Wait, the explosions were at the research station both our governments set up there. That's true. I think I'm going to go with that one, because I don't want to lie, because I'm not evil. And I don't want to use a force persuade on them, because it seems like a bad idea. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, human. We know of this. What? It will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from this court. But we cannot. Silence. It just shows in there like, ah, shit. What has happened to the research station? What caused the explosions? Yeah, the machinery had made this really big shark kind of upset. A giant Varaxon, could it be? Impossible. It is only a legend. But he said he killed it, didn't he? You killed this shark, human? No. I destroyed the machinery there to save the shark. I protected your so precious environment. The progenitor. It must have been. Be quiet. That is merely a myth and not fit for outsiders to hear. Alright, you sound like a Wookiee, jeez. But if it was the Lifebringer, the ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. It is always layered there. If it is always layered there, then perhaps the KotOR... Enough! All folders are not to hear of such things. But he said he saved it. He destroyed the harvesters to save it. Indeed, this casts your actions in a new light, human. This, I believe, will require more thought, both on your actions and on what we must do in response. The court will adjourn while we deliberate. Okay, black screen. That was fast. We have reviewed your actions in this situation, human. We thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant Varaxon, which we believe is the source of our KotOR, or at least its guardian. We will not detain you any longer. While we cannot show our attitude overtly, know that you have earned our respect. This trial is now over. Wow. Experience, please. Experience. What do you mean I don't get experience for that? Seriously? That's crazy. Alright, well, where are my partners? Oh, my partners in crime, my Bonnie and my Clyde. They're following around. Alright, I guess we're almost done here. Are we already in the west area? Yeah, we are. Okay, great. That means we're near the bar. So let's go up to the bar and go talk to the Selkath who wants to know about why the Republic was hiring mercenaries, because now we know why the Republic was hiring mercenaries. It was you, yes? You have news for me, human. Have you discovered why the Republic is hiring mercenaries? Yeah, they're sending them down to a secret base on the Ragged Rift. The Ragged Rift, it is as I feared. Though the Republic is fortunate, I was the one assigned to this case. Human, allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manaan, but I do not wish to do this. I see the Sith as what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if the yes, okay, that's a lot of text. This game is getting far too close to RPG and far too far from action. But I guess it's more of an RPG than... I guess you really could call this an action RPG. Because the turn-based thing is kind of iffy, and the whole...
You think the Republic is trying to steal the KotOR, perhaps? An odd thing for the Republic to do, no?
Yes. Okay, well, I really don't. I'm not interested in what you're saying. Don't worry, it's done. Thank you, 500 credits and 500 experience. Alright, let's just finish that one up. I didn't really... Sorry I skipped this text, but to be honest, I can't say that burping noise anymore. It's really getting to me. Alright, level up time. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Here we go, level 15. Let's see what kind of skills. We've only been giving him treat injury, yeah? Alright, what does he need now? We could finish off toughness. That would be interesting, I suppose, to have. Is he anything else? I think the feats up here are all pretty much empty. Yeah. Okay, so we could give him dueling. That's not going to be much of a difference. We'll finish off his toughness. That should help him out quite a bit. Make him more useful in combat. Look at this. Level 15. We can now get Force Wave. This power creates a telekinetic explosion around the Jedi. All enemies are thrown, fall to the ground, or incapacitated, take damage equal to 1 1/2 times the attacking character's level. So that'd be like 25. It's not too much. Huh. Okay. Well, we can't get Death Field yet, so... From what I'm seeing, that's the most logical power to pick next. It seems pretty useful, too, since it affects multiple enemies. Alright, Chani's also 15. She's a Guardian. But I'm going to get her stealth up. You'll see why soon. Feats. We finished off the Weapon Fighting. That's what I'm leaning towards, just looking at this. I tend to raise Juhani a whole lot like I raise my main character. Actually, Juhani is going to be more of a soldier type than my character is going to be in this playthrough. I haven't been running mine with the full soldier sketch because I'm trying to give myself a little bit more intelligence so I can have a basic... Well, actually, you need the intelligence points in order to be able to have enough persuade points to get anything done in conversations early on, because you don't have the force persuade yet. And often, you don't want to use force persuade because you can get dark side points for forcing people to do things against their will. Are we done here? Can I actually leave the most hated planet? Alright, quest of the Starforge, HK Candrass, Juhani, Karth. Stowaway. Oh, right. A Twi'lek named Sunnyvek has given you a datapad you dropped. The Generatian say to see Hulos on Manaan. Come alone. That's really loud. My phone's ringing. How delightful that I have an extremely long headset cord and can get up and go across the room while still out peeing. Let's see. Alrighty then. Sorry about that. Had to respond to an important text-based phone message thing. You know how it is sometimes. These modern technologies just draw our attention. Why did I even go to that area? What am I doing? I should have just returned to ship. Seriously? Dude? You're ridiculous. I don't even know where I'm walking to. Okay, West Central, don't care. Return to the Ebon Hawk. I'm not going to do that Gunneradian quest yet, or Gunneradin. I don't know how to say that word. It's around like 18 letters. And it's a Star Wars word, which means it doesn't actually follow normal English phonemes. Phonemes! Phonemes! Oh, I did it again! Oh. Or is it phonemes? No, it's phonemes. Phonemes. I know this. Shoot, I should have taken away their equipment. Whatever. Whatever, man. It doesn't even matter. Okay, so. Here's the dealio. Some dangerous stuff's about to go down. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to go to the next planet. Actually, it might be dangerous. We're heading to Korban next, which is the Sith, basically the Sith operational planet. Whereas the Republic has, well, not the Republic actually, but the Jedi have Dantooine. Hello? What's wrong? It seems our little stowaway is gone. What? I saw her sneaking off the ship. I called out to her, but she ran off. I guess she figured it was time to leave. Oh, we gotta go after her. It was hard enough discovering her on this ship. We'll never find her if we have to search an entire planet. But I wouldn't worry about her. She's a survivor. She'll be okay. That might be why she left. Maybe her instincts warned her we were headed for trouble, and trouble she wanted no part of. That's bright. But I mean, we are headed into danger. This is a pretty bad mission, isn't it? I guess there's nothing more we can do now but continue our search for the star maps. I hope things work out, for her and for us. Huh, uh-oh. I didn't realize that was going to happen. Wait, how do I... Oh, Y for completed quests. For some reasons you can only guess at, she decided to take her chances rather than remain with the crew of the Ebon Hawk. Crap, I guess I ended that quest, didn't I? You're supposed to, like... To be honest, I don't know. Actually, I never finished that quest. Sorry. I have to admit some, ignorance there. I don't actually know how you're supposed to end that quest. I know what happens to the Gizka, but that quest with the stowaway, that might be how I've always done it, is just wait until she decides to get off on her own. And it'll always be at this point in the game, but... Okay, what does Opila do? Damage +3 plus massive criticals. Alright. Blaster deflection. Huh. Oh, that's with the Jean-Roux crystals. We got some other new ones here. Attack +2, damage plus droids. There was another one we picked up that way. I didn't know what it did. Where is it? Maybe that was all of them. Critical threat range ×2. If you combine that one with the Opila, so you'll have a critical threat range of... Yeah, see? It'll be 19 to 20, so that doubles it. I think there's actually another way you can make it even larger. I'm not totally sure. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to my Crate Dragon Pearl now. There it is. Plus damage, plus attack. Gotta love it. Okay, Juhani's pretty well equipped, isn't she? Sigil, okay, that's plus energy, +1 attack. I think we have a better one down here, don't we? What's this versus droids? Actually, that'll be pretty good. Damn, okay, that's attack +3. Actually, the Sigil is pretty good. Pretty good one to have on there. Okay, 3 to 26. Mine's only goes up to 25. Huh, nice. But the attack modifiers are different. Oh, and it's plus the energy, too. Huh. I guess that means I'm not really doing all the damage I could be doing. But those massive criticals sure are nice. Alright, Bondar. That's the stun crystal, yeah. Let's leave that one there. What does the Jean-Roux do? Blaster deflection. That's good for him to have. Where's Bastila's? That doesn't really matter, does it? We're not going to be using her. Let's see. Yeah, like I say, I don't tend to have Bastila in my party very much. Okay, wait, I didn't hit A on that last one. I need to hit A for it to stick. There we go. Okay, just go ahead and go through and redo all the armor and everything just to make sure that everything's working. Darth Bandon's fiber armor. We got this when we beat him. Despite the unfortunate fate of Darth Bandon, his armor remains a desirable asset for any warrior. Silvery polish reflects a pride and craftsmanship rarely seen today. Okay. It's only light armor. Does that mean I can wear it and use force powers? That would be kind of neat. I don't know. Calo Node's armor is so good, though. I have to think that I should stick with it. You know, just like make these secondary armors. I'll give Darth Bandon's to pretty much anybody because it's got only we've enough to maximize all of these blades. How cool is that, huh? Alright, all of our upgrades are looking good. Let's see, what's next? I guess we need to go ahead and fly off to Korriban, huh? I'm not exactly sure how far I am into the video. Got about like 10 more minutes, I think. Bastila, you're naked! That's scandalous! Okay, oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to go to the next planet yet. We need to talk to the party members again. Yeah, I know it's fun, isn't it? Going around and developing the plot. Alright, let's start with Bastila, because I think she's actually behind.
How can I help?
You can put on some damn clothes. Alright, Gizka, never mind. But that's it? You don't want to talk anymore? Fine, I will move on. Don't stare at your body anymore.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Karth, you got a thing on your face, bro. Our last discussion didn't end very well. You kind of doubted me. You doubted my abilities as a main character, and that's just not cool.
I'm not very good at this. I know I owe you an apology. More than one, probably. I was just so desperate to finally face Saul directly in the battle over Terrace. And now the Jedi have us looking for these These star maps. I know this mission is important, it's just, I feel a bit useless. I mean, I can fight, sure, but I'm no Jedi. All this feels completely out of my league.
Karth, you're the first party member that we got. You're obviously going to be important to the plot. They've developed you more than they developed anybody else, and you're obviously hiding something that everyone wants to know about. Okay, why don't you go back and just battle like crazy again, then?
Because this is more important. This may really finally make a difference. I suppose even if I can't figure out everything that's going on, I still want to help if I can. I just hate not knowing what's going on and feeling this helpless. But I shouldn't have taken that out on you. I've been a royal pain in the backside, haven't I?
Sure have. Ah, it's an answer! Oh my god!
Well, I guess I should be at least a little pleased that I haven't lost my touch. So, I'm sorry. Will you accept my apology?
Of course, man. It's cool. Yeah.
Done. Let's get underway then, shall we, partner?
Ballin'! Karth's acting cool. Oh, wait, okay, my camera's freaking out. That's my right trigger going crazy. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Why did I say that? It just bumped into my head from nowhere.
Yes.
What is it? What's wrong? You're brooding in your corner. You're like an angsty teen.
I have been bothered by something of late.
It's not drugs, is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was.
I know it wasn't on the KotOR home planet. Are you hitting on me? That doesn't even make sense.
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside, trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine.
Wait. You mean...
Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastilla. Taris, my homeworld.
Oh my god. That's awful! Jeez, you and Mission are just in the same boat, aren't you? Oh man. Oh, that's crazy, that's crazy. I didn't know. I mean, I'm sorry, I can't imagine how you feel. I don't really remember much of my homeworld.
If it were not for you and Bastilla, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastilla. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood.
But we...
Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. Anything. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there. It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist.
Hey, if you want someone to blame, you blame Malik. Alright, I'm not responsible for what happened on Terrace. Okay, I need to calm her down now.
There is no emotion. There is peace. I suppose you did what you had to, and it could not have been avoided. The Republic needs you and Bastilla. Maybe needs you more than it needed Taris. But it is so hard to lose your entire past. You would not understand.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yes. Yes, I suppose it will. As long as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you in the future with my trivial experiences. We should stop for now.
Yeah, you guys see why I find Juhani one of the more interesting side characters? Alright, who's next? Zalbar. We're pretty much done with Zalbar's quests and his side things because, I mean, we basically finished that up on Kashyyyk, didn't we?
What can I do for you?
You can put on some damn clothes. Can we talk about your brother a little bit here? Oh, I know how to play Podzok too now. I read up on the rules.
Don't worry.
Okay, we already did this.
Okay.
I guess you're done too. I got this song. I don't remember who wrote it, but it's stuck in my head.
Yeah, what do you want?
Hey, dude. I want to hear some more of your awesome stories.
You want another war story, huh? You want to hear about some other world getting wasted, eh? I knew you were the type. Your stagnant republic has never seen some of the strange creatures and races we fought on the Outer Rim in those years. And you never will now.
Haha, I see what you did there. You killed them all, didn't you?
If a world isn't strong enough to defend itself, it's basically forfeit. But this story is about something a little different. We were going through the asteroid fields of the Crispin system at the very edge of the galaxy, playing with the pirates and smugglers we found there. The main belt in the Crispin system consists of mainly small rocks covered in frozen methane gas shells.
Oh,
And the
God.
pirates were using them for cover. Ha! I remember using a thermal generator to cause the outer layer of one of the asteroids to vaporize in a picosecond. It blew out and shredded the 3 smugglers using it for cover. But that was a mistake.
Because you blew up the whole freaking thing.
The asteroid I had targeted was smaller than most, maybe a dozen meters on a side. On the outside, it looked the same as any other, just a ball covered in frozen gas. But something must have been inside it, something inactive in the cold. The heat of my blast might have triggered something or woken something up. After I'd hit it, spots of light and heat appeared all over the thin shell, still covering it, evaporating the gases. What lay underneath looked like some sort of rocky growth. A deformed rock, pitted by scores of micrometeorite scars. I think something even older might have been inside that.
Wait, what? Like just a big rock?
Maybe, but maybe not. It started rotating faster and faster as we watched it. After a second, it started spraying fire, thermal projectiles that melted our armor like wax. We were caught completely by surprise. Before we could counterattack, it fled at an incredible speed.
Holy crap, are you serious? A ship!
We couldn't catch it, but we could follow its hyperspace wake. We followed its trail as far as we could, heading away from the galactic core. When it finally led beyond the edge of our galaxy, we abandoned our efforts. Anything that wants to commit suicide in that great void is not worth our trouble trying to catch. That's the only story I have for now. I'll tell you some more stuff later if we get the chance. Is there something else you want to
Holy
know?
crap. I have never heard
Your
that
choice.
before. I've never bothered talking to Candace that much, but that is actually... Spoilers, spoilers, spoilers. Oh boy, I can't even tell you guys what that was. Sorry, HK, I don't want to talk to you anymore because I can't access your memory core because I don't know how to fix machines. Sorry. Is that the only other party member? Oh, we need to talk to Joe Lee. He's the last one. I'll finish off the video for us. Where are Joe Lee? Joe Lee, where you at, dog? I thought he was in here. Am I crazy? Does nobody ever go in that room? There's nobody standing in there. Okay, where is Joe Lee? He's not back here. Nobody's back here. Okay, seriously, why don't I know where Joe Lee is? Like, I should know this. He's not back in the engine room, back in the supply room. Yeah, he's not in the engine room. Oh, he's back here. Hello.
Got something on your mind, do you?
You never did actually tell me why you're here.
No, I never did I?
Oh my god. You know, I don't have to take you with me. I don't have to take you with me.
Of course you do. I know things, remember? You think you could make it around this part of the galaxy without me? But don't answer.
Alright,
At
Obi-Wan.
any rate, I already told you why I wanted to leave. I'd seen everything I wanted to on Kashyyyk. Time to go. Time to move on.
Okay, but to where?
To bed. I'm old and tired, you know.
Are you serious, man?
How many kilometer-high trees can you find an interest in before you figure you've had enough? I'd bet you can't be bothered to stay in one room for more than 15 minutes. And then there's all the critters in the Shadowlands. I'm just happy to be back in space, doing something new. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah, I guess not, but you don't have to be here with us to do it. Just trying to figure out what's up with you, man.
So I could. But not having a ship does tend to put a damper on that kind of idea, however. I'll admit, for all its flaws, Kashyyyk was home enough. But when you came along and I saw the destiny you had before you, I couldn't help but be intrigued.
You know, sometimes swirling force is just swirling force. But, just in case, what is my destiny you're talking about there?
Of course not. Weren't you listening last time? I can see that you have a destiny before you, but the details are far from clear. In fact, everything about you that I can see is odd. Slightly off, as if my eyes are trying to trick me. Something is very dark about you. But, I'm sure you don't need to hear my ruminations. You've probably got enough nosy Jedi offering you one opinion after another to make you sick.
Wait a minute, what do you see in here? I mean, is it the fact that I'm bald and I wear this mask all the time?
Your future will come of its own accord, trust me. Sometimes navel-gazing at it doesn't get you anywhere. I wouldn't worry about it too much if I were you. You remind me a bit of Nomi. That can be all bad.
Who's Nomi?
Nomi Sunrider. She came late to the Force, just as you have, and became one of the greatest Jedi ever. Oh, fine, fine lass. Whether you'll follow the same path remains to be seen. For one thing, we'll never get anywhere if you stand around chatting up old men all day.
Alright, alright. I don't bring you along for your amusement, you know.
Oh, stop being such a baby. Are you always so quick to turn aside an ally? Got too many of them, do you? One thing I will say is that this little escapade does remind me a bit of my adventuring days before the war.
Oh, God.
Those were exciting times. Or at least it would remind me of those times if we didn't stand around. What's keeping you? You're too young to be so talkative. Shoo! Shoo!
Jeez, it's like having your grandpa on board. Alright, that concludes this episode of Let's Play KotOR, so I will see you guys next time when we will head to Korriban, the Sith homeworld. See you then.